Yo, what's up? And let me clear a lot of people's minds because a lot of people are freaking out about this Porzingis thing, and it's like, look, man, this dude could be making it up, because this writer, man, he reporting it. He don't like Phil Jackson. I said, well, let me tell you why he might just be telling the truth. And for y'all who act like y'all know and don't know, let me give you the benefits of the conversation. And they was like, well, remember Porzingis, man, he didn't speak to Phil Jackson when he walked off the court. Maybe he didn't feel like talking to Phil Jackson. But you guys didn't realize this. Porzingis might want to leave, which he was talking about at first that he didn't say all those things, but I think he wants to leave. So Porzingis might leave, and you don't want to get caught in a situation where you got an unhappy giant on the team. Plus, him and Carmelo Anthony, I guess, is not working out. So all of a sudden, you got to find some direction here. What you gonna do with him? If I was the Knicks, if I'm gonna be stuck with Carmelo Anthony and I can't move him, and he ain't talking about moving, I might have to work around that. And if I trade Porzingis, I'm gonna have to trade him for 3, 4 good quality players that could fit with the system we're trying to run here. Now Porzingis is great, but it is what it is. This is the business of basketball. And if he's unhappy and they made a mistake and the Knicks is trying to cover up for it by driving Carmelo Anthony crazy so he could want to leave. And I'm quite sure he'll leave if the situation presents himself to be just, there's nothing I can do here. If they just going to sit me on the bench and not going to play me and just pay me out my money, cool. But that's if he really want to stick it to him. But I'm quite sure he wants to play. So if they're talking about him not being in New York, which I don't think Carmelo wants to leave New York. I really don't. His wife loves New York. She's going to be in New York a lot. And she's enjoying the new atmosphere. And he's going to want to keep tabs on her. So him going somewhere to Cleveland, I really just to get a championship or to vie for one, I don't see happening. And LeBron can't see that happening really too much either. So they're kind of looking at trying to get Jimmy Butler from the Bulls to come over, because any other prime player don't want to come play over there, and they just don't want to be in Cleveland, and I can't blame them. Now, Porzingis, I can't see the Knicks trading with Cleveland to do any type of business. Now, trading him in the Eastern Conference would be retarded. If you would do anything, try to send him west. Try to get anything from Phoenix. Because when Booker becomes a free agent, he's out of Phoenix. Everybody knows that. They're getting their money now. Phoenix don't pay nobody to stay at all. So when you build yourself up, you can get yourself out there and get yourself to a big market. The best thing can ever happen for you. But he would fit in good in Phoenix. That way he can run and gun, do his shooting. Nobody's going to care. He can get his points, and they'll love him in Phoenix. And Phoenix got a couple of great players that the Knicks could use on their team. See, the problem is there's too many guards. This is what happened when you change the way basketball is played in the NBA. People don't know what to get, and you get all these players coming in the league that don't know how to play basketball. LeBron James had the gall to sit in that barbershop and run his mouth about man, these guys coming in the league, they don't even know how to play basketball. They don't even know how to play the game. It's like, hello? Do you remember a guy named LeBron James? Yeah, he couldn't play basketball for years. Couldn't even shoot the basketball. He was in Miami and couldn't shoot. He got with a shot coach, and this is the first year, the very first year, LeBron James has actually shot a decent shot. His shot from three don't look wild and pushed no more. It actually looks decent. And I said, wow, he's improved his three-point shooting. That was the first thing I said that I noticed. But it's the other elements of the game that's mental that he lacks in. And he's lacking. And that's nobody's fault but him. But if the Knicks trade Porzingis, the only person they got to blame is nobody. Because I really think they're not going to win any more games. If you got a 7-footer out there shooting threes, who's in there getting the rebounds? Because Carmelo ain't in there. Carmelo out on the wing waiting to get the ball so he could do his little stutter step. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Trade him.